and welcome to another episode of Mother Crab's Treasure. Off screen, I decided to do a little searching around the building a little bit more, and in the same area where there was... I forgot what was here, but just like off to the side after getting up the elevator, I found this little area here just hiding away, and I think this will take us to the parkour spot. And... oh, wow, that's a lot. Let's go. Okay. Nope. Oh, no. I also probably should have healed for doing this. Oh, nope, don't do that. Or that. It's always the urchins. Don't do that. It's always those urchins. What are their hitboxes? Why? Okay. Okay. Heal. Little under halfway is what it looks like to me. Okay. Wasted a little time on that. Okay. Dang, I don't like how close those are. You. Oof. Okay. Thank you. Right. Oh. Why is it a large? Find a certain hero's helmet. It's saying certain hero for whatever reason makes me think of Dark Souls. Is it a Dark Souls helmet? I would like a different shell, though. I don't care how good it is, I don't like it being large, and I don't want to get rid of what I already have now. Guess that was all that was here. Okay. Shelleport. The garden. Also just remembered, there is that guy in Flotsam Vale that I completely forgot about. Upper management. The Bleached King is gonna be so annoying.
death will be gorgeous.
It's such a good song. It is such a good song. But she's just so easy to kill this late into the game.
I'll send you down the drain myself, you little flatworm!
Oh, whoa.
Little good for nothing?
Let me move.
There, nailed it! Here comes the thunder! Yes! Yes! This is what we were made for! Animals, you and I!
Goodbye, Roland. Can I go up here at all? No. Oh, that sucks. Now to fight the Bleached King. This is gonna be fun. Ow. Stop swatting me away. Why am I getting bleached? Where's the sponge? I want to clear the bleach. Ow. Ow. You little nuisance. He's not little. Can't use the claw. Come on. Okay. Now get out of your shell. Here we go. Whoa. Come on. Come on. You and your little dentures. Okay. Come here. Let's finish this. So close. There we go. Now this trial is done. Now to go to Flotsam Vale to get the one guy I completely forgot about. Mafioso. Nothing new. Alright, Flotsam Vale. Shelleport. Flotsam Vale. Would the upper swamp be closer? Probably. Oh, right. There was also the, there's also the door in, Scuttleport. Forgot about that one, too. Okay. That didn't do anything. Can I just not free him? Wait. There we go. Gee, thanks, babe. I was probably like 2 or 3 tides away from starving to death, Lamau. Glad I could help. I don't usually do this, but you look like the kind of guy who can keep a secret. I know a big one. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to. You know the big-ass crab in the sands between who eats everything he finds, right? Yeah, I killed the guy already. Whoops. Well then. I got nothing for you besides some words of encouragement. You can do it. Alright, have a great day, babe. So he would have told me the super secret thing to kill him. Okay. It's still a good thing we did to get him out. So they were down here. And I could kill him through a wall. Bing. Okay, they're both dead. And then those fish are gone. What are you? Old World Wool. Old World Whirl. I'm saying it wrong again. Could level up probably one thing. Yeah. Attack. Shelleport. Old Ocean. Now we go to At World's End. And finish the rest of the game. Wish to continue.
Kaiten! Are you okay?
I killed him. The old man who never raised a claw against me. I was the strong, wielding death against the weak. There is no salvation for me now.
It wasn't you, Kaiten. It was whatever that thing was, making you evil.
A great confluence of damned souls. A grim slurry of umami. My body moved at its whim, true. But the anger was mine. The hate was mine. Without it, it could not have taken me as a shell.
Stop talking! You're going to be okay, alright?
Perform me a favor, vagabond. My anger was too much for me, but do not let it vanish. If you can, take my anger with you and wield it where it is needed to protect this world.
Stop it! Stop talking like you're going to die! I didn't even like you guys when I met you. But I don't want you to go. I don't want to be alone again.
Aw.
The confluence was wrong. There's still time to save this ocean. I must believe this. Even if it is a lie, I will believe it. Until the day this all
Oh,
ends.
wait! That old guy was saying that shell has a lot of magic in it, right? I'll just put it on. Maybe I can heal you.
Krill,
Just stay
Firth?
right there. I'll be right.
Whoa! What happened? I put on this cool-looking shell, and for some reason I feel super great now. Like I could take on the whole ocean. Kind of like anything I want can become reality, you know?
Oh, no.
This is gonna change everything. I'm gonna be a hero.
Blue. Firth! I need that shell to save Chitin. Can I put it on for a second?
Chitin? Who's that? Whatever you need, it can wait, pal. I'm thinking big right now, and my big things are gonna save New Carcinia. Yeah, that's a great idea. Great thinking, me. Let's do it. Whoa.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Just stay right there, Chitin. I'll be right back.
Where the shell did that current send me? We're above the water. This is that huge trash island? The one that drops all the trash on the city? Whatever, I gotta find Firth and get him to give me the shell back. There's still time to fix this. This is gross. Oops. I forgot I can't do the thing with, Oh, whatever. Okay.
Hey there, pal. No hard feelings about our little disagreement earlier, right? My new powers are crazy. I just moved this whole island directly over New Carcinia.
Oh, no.
Looks like trash day came early. Pretty cool, right?
Firth, I really need that shell. Chitin's hurt bad.
I'll tell you who's hurt bad. The economy. That's who. With Roland gone and Scuttleport out of commission, our whole city's gonna completely collapse. And not only that, folks are starting to say the trash we've been using is physically harmful to us. Who would have thought? But it's all gonna be okay. Now that I'm the god of this ocean, I've got a super genius 3-step plan to save everyone. Step 1. Sink Trash Island onto New Carcinia, eliminating the whole concept of Trash Day. A permanent economic boom! What's better than that?
You're going to cover the city in trash? Can we just talk about this? I just need to borrow the world for
Step
a minute.
2. Use that trash to usher New Carcinia into a second golden age. You'll see technology advance beyond your wildest dreams.
You're not listening to me.
And step 3. With all that new tech, we'll form a plan to make New Carcinia's economy more sustainable. We ought to be able to start using 20% less trash within the next 200 tides or so. You thought I forgot about that part, didn't you? But I'm a caring guy.
If you dump more trash on the reef, aren't they just gonna get gonked faster?
True.
And I still need to save Chitin. So give me that shell. I'm not going to let you do this.
That's the cool part about being a god. I don't need you to let me do anything. It's just gonna happen.
This egotistical maniac.
I need that shell. I'll fight you for it.
Huh, that's a bummer. I thought you had a good head on your shoulders, pal. I was really starting to respect you. But here you are, resorting to physical violence to take down an honest business crab. No need to get angry, pal. You're only gonna get yourself hurt.
I'm not! I am getting angry, aren't I? I think maybe I've been angry the whole time. Ever since I left the tide pool. I never wanted to be. Everyone else seems angry all the time. I didn't want to be like that. But I can't help it. Not when people like you always get everything you want, and other people get hurt for it. It's not fair! And I'm really strong now. Strong enough to stop you from making things worse!
You really are quite whiny, you know? If you're gonna fight me, quit the sob story and just do it. I've got an empire to build here. Come on, do it! Hit me! Don't be a coward!
I want this.
Come on, come on, come on! Psych!
Okay, I cannot do this with...
No one likes a sore loser, buddy!
I would like to heal! Oh!
This is stupid, pal! I'm way too strong!
No, you're not.
Would you just die already?
Uh-oh. Avatar of Waste.
Hands up!
Okay.
You ain't seen nothing yet, dude!
Come on. Ow.
This is taking so long! Why haven't I won yet?
It's taking a lot longer than I want it to.
This thing's downright overpowered!
Come here.
After I take care of you, my life's gonna rule!
Oh my god. I need to be very careful. I don't have a lot of healing left. I say that. Ah. Oh, I didn't see my health. All I know is, like, I needed to get a new shell.
No! No one likes a sore loser, buddy!
Why is it you can lunge when you do that, but I can't?
Hey there! Come on, do it! Hit me! Don't be... Psych! You're gonna regret standing in my way!
I don't need to heal.
This is stupid, pal! I'm way too strong!
Come here.
Just let me have this! I deserve it!
These two.
You ain't seen nothing yet, dude!
I can't switch the adaptations either. Okay.
Hands up!
Can I... There we go. None of that.
This thing's downright overpowered! This is taking so long! Why haven't I won yet?
Come on, just one more.
No, Krill, wait! Don't put that on!
I think I get what Chitin meant now.
Krill, hold on! Let's talk about this like adults!
If I'm gonna be angry, I might as well use it for something good. So that maybe, one day, other people won't have to fight like me. And what better way to start than to beat up a selfish, greedy, muscle shocker like you!
Wait!
Oh my god. Is it over? What happened to the whirl? I think I messed up again. Aw. My word. Have you ever seen so much trash before? It's a miracle, I tell you. Someone up there really does care about us. Ah, Krill, my friend. So deeply pleased to see you survived. As you can see, we're having quite the exciting tide. First we escaped the bowels of hell itself, and now Trash Island itself collapses on our fair city. On the one hand, such propriety, or such property damage, I cannot read. Our poor architecture. But surely folks will come from miles around to see the carnage. I'll get to greet so many fresh faces. Every massive cloud of trash has its silver lining.
Hey, pal. No hard feelings, right?
Oh. Okay. Bye, Firth. I hope Chitin's okay. I did what she said. I got angry. And I stopped Firth. I guess things might have been even worse down here if I hadn't. But I sure don't feel like I helped. Unbelievable, the whole city's been totally covered in trash. I really couldn't save anyone, could I? The city's totally ruined. Are you kidding? This is the best day of my life. We're all gonna be rich, I tell you. Grab all the trash your claws can carry. Holy... Krill? Is that really you? It's me. I take it from your expression you got something to do with this whole mess. I told you nothing good come of messing about in the trenches with that old-timer. Where is that film flammer anyhow? I oughta... He's dead. Oh. Oh, hun. A whole bunch of people died, and I don't know if Chitin's okay. I thought maybe that cool shell could make things better, but I think Firth and I broke it in our fight. It seems like none of this had to happen at all. I want to be mad, but there's no one left to be mad at. And the city looks super messed up now, too. I'm sorry, Nema. Well, for what it's worth, most everyone here seems to be excited by this whole mess. They haven't seen so much trash in their whole lives after all. But if it's true what they're saying about gunk, it's only a matter of time before all this comes back to bite us. So, yeah, it ain't looking great, kiddo. Are you and your kids still gonna stay in the city? Of course we are, kiddo. We ain't done with this town yet. Even now that it's all messed up? Look, leaving ain't all that easy, Krill. Besides, ain't no one else gonna cook a heart kill... I don't know how you say that. This fine for the people down here. If stuff keeps getting worse, well... If I can help make it a little less bad along the way, that's a life worth living as far as I'm concerned. What about your kids? We're gonna learn to fight like Mom! Yeah, violence rules! Like shell you are, young lady! We'll be alright, Krill. They're just about old enough to make their own choices and not have to worry about what their mama tells them. Better question is, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna do what I set out to do. I earned it, didn't I? I suppose you did, kiddo. Whoa, whoa, whoa! The trash up above fell down below! Everyone's super excited, but Mom's really worried for some reason. Guess it is pretty stinky. Hey, so much trash, and it's not even trash day! You don't look so good, mister. Are you drinking enough water? Ha! Just kidding. Well, this is just a disaster. I was minding my own business listening to my show tunes, and my whole apartment collapsed and slid down into the lower crust. I can't live down here. What am I meant to do for fun? Rate the stinkiest stinks? What ho, we're in for quite the economic upheaval, it seems. But shall this influx of trash be the city's great equalizer, or will the rich exploit this opportunity to get even richer? For my sake, I hope it's the latter. Huzzah! You look as if you've been to hell and back. And to top it off, you're shellless, just like me. Yep, sure am. Want my advice, kid? Learn to appreciate the times you've got a shell on, and commit those times to memory, so they can keep you warm when you're without one. Because what the crabs up top don't understand is that not even the finest shells last forever, no matter how bad we want them to. God damn right. And in the time to come, when those suckers up above find themselves without, they'll flounder and cry. But you and I, we've been around the reef, ain't we? We're gonna persevere. Hee 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 hee. What am I gonna do next? I guess I always wanted to go back to the tide pool and do nothing. Is that what I want? This adventure was a huge waste of time, and it was hard and painful. So why did I keep on doing it? There must have been something I liked about it, right? Maybe Nema's right. Maybe I should just stay in the city with her. But I don't like it here either. I know that's not what I want. Nema's real nice, but this isn't my home. Maybe I haven't found my home yet. You look pretty down on your luck, little man. You could say that. Like, maybe you had one of those days where you just try and try, but absolutely nothing at all goes your way. And the more upset about it you get, the worse everything seems to go. Yeah. Well, you know what always perks me up? Eating trash! My mom always says your mood can't go south when there's plastic in your mouth. No! Hope that helps. You're welcome. Great. Just what I needed. More noise and excitement. I'm sorry. This was all a big accident. Oh, so this is your fault. Thanks a lot, mate. First, Roland goes missing out at sea on some whack job treasure hunt. And now New Carcinia floods with trash. Scuttleport is so screwed it's not even funny. What am I gonna do for work now? Polish the shells up on the upper crusters? Still, I guess things could have been worse. I could have been staffed on that crazy barge and got lost at sea like the rest of them. Sup, Prawn Man? Fronathan. Whoa, never thought I'd see you again, kid. You seen all this? The town's never been so trash-rich. It's a totally new era. Yeah, you're welcome. How about giving me my shell back as thanks? Are you kidding me? I don't gotta give you anything, pal. This trash influx is gonna be great for business. I'm a rich prawn now. I'm operating on a different level. So if you ain't got something I really need, get out of my face. Give me back my shell.
What word comes to mind when you think of the Earth? This world is resilient, but not endlessly so. As this Earth spins ever faster towards its uncertain future, all will face that future in their own way. Some will fight for the world they dream of, blade in hand. Some will spend their whole lives saving others from falling through the cracks. And others still will never rest in one place for long. As this fragile world begins to fracture, no matter how large or small, the one thing no creature can afford is complacency. But though history talks of warriors and heroes, and great mighty crabs that shook the world, it is the thankless deeds that shall ever make that world worth fighting for.
When we first met, I'd hoped you might clean up
Yay,
the
we
mess
beat the
I
game!
made. Sometime
The second game from Aggro Crab, and it's a really good one.
stains on me might fade, but
So,
nothing ever
Krill gave his
washes
shell
out
to the
the
hermit
way
crab in
it
need, and now
was
he's going out
used to.
to the sands between to help people.
Nothing ever seems to disappear.
This is such a fun game. Hello, editing Andrew Luna here. So my brain shut off when I was recording this section because the music was kinda loud in my headphones, but also just a little nice to listen to. But to go into like a little more detail about what I found fun about this game, obviously it's a lot easier than your typical Souls-like. A lot easier than Dark Souls and Elden Ring, easier than Code Vein and Sekiro and all of those. But there is still like a lot of fun and humor in the game that you won't typically get in all those other games because they will take themselves more seriously. One thing I did notice too is while I was playing, it's like I'm not gonna use magic all that much, and then I'm just using the Dungeness Claw over and over and over because I believe the effect was that you could do a little more damage if you hit enemies that were hit with the claw. And, you know, occasionally just, like, pulling out the pistol shrimp adaptation and just started shooting things with the gun. There was also the 1 or 2 times of using the mantis shrimp adaptation and then using the eel quite a bit in the fight with Firth. Also realized, like, I never used, the adaptation for a shell. And because I am, like, editing this after the fact, I found there's an adaptation for the urchin that I never got that Firth was using in the final battle. If anyone is new to the Souls-like genre, I would recommend this game to them first, because it's a parody, it's going to be a lot easier, but also there's a bunch of accessibility options that I didn't even know about that would be helpful to people. Like, if the game is too hard for you, you can give yourself a gun and just start shooting things. And I only did that to get the achievement for my Steam account. I'm not really good when it comes to talking about music in games, but two songs that I can remember from Another Crab's Treasure, aside from the song from the title screen that was played in, like, the Bleached City, not the Bleached City, the forest area outside of it. But anyway, the two songs I remember, the song that played when fighting the Consortium, and then the song that played when fighting the Duchess Lady at Slacktide. I really like those two songs. I could play those on loop for hours. And I have with the Duchess Crab Lady's song. I've played that for like a good 2 or 3 hours when doing other stuff in other games, because it's just that good. I guess another thing I should do is also speak about the bosses, but I went and made like a little tier list of what my favorite boss fights were. But the Duchess Lady, I really liked her fight. As much as I normally hate the one-shot, one-kill mechanics with certain bosses, I liked the Executioner. I thought he was fun. The Mantis Shrimp I also really liked. You know, then the Consortium and the big guy that would wander around the sands between Inkerton. There was also the false moon snail shell. I forget what his name was exactly. And then, like, the Bleach King I would split into two. I thought his second form was a lot more interesting than the first form, because his second form you'd actually move around the arena. Overall, there's not much to talk about when it comes to the B tier. I just think they're average. They're like perfectly serviceable bosses that are completely fine. And the C tier. These bosses are kind of bordering forgettable. The lycanthrope dude, the only thing I remember about him was that he was covered in some type of sea moss and that he would try to suck you into his mouth, and I think he spat gunk here and there. The hidden boss was probably because I was overpowered by the time I fought him, but I didn't think he was anything special. And then the dual pistol shrimp boss. It was just more annoying having to fight 2 pistol shrimps and them being supercharged as bosses. And then the D rank bosses. I do not like the paint roller guy. He was really annoying, especially with the shield. I don't like the eel. I think the best way to like break it up is like into 8 phases. Her first one where she's constantly shooting at you and not letting up. And then the third one where she has the router and is constantly like firing things and not letting up. And then it repeating but with a bunch of gunk everywhere, which I've found annoying. And Roland is here for a completely different reason. I killed him really fast and really easily, so I did not get to see all the stuff he could do. So sadly, he's just in D for that reason alone. The list might change if I go through New Game Plus mode and experience like how much more challenging the bosses could get. But this is where I'm sitting with it right now. I don't really think there's anything else to add, or what I'd want to say. But I would give this game a really solid just 7 out of 10. Aside from like a few bugs here and there and physics being a little wonky, it is a really good game. But editing me is gonna end my little review here, so you can go back to Past Me. Goodbye. A new adventure awaits. Congratulations on completing Another Crab's Treasure. You have unlocked New Game Plus, a second super punishing playthrough that retains your items and stats from the previous run. Select New Game Plus from the title screen to begin a new journey. That's something I'd probably do on my own time, because gotta be in the right headspace for Souls-likes. But that was Another Crab's Treasure. I don't know what to say, really. I'm just happy to be done. But oh my god, like, the crab squids, or not crab squids, the spider crabs with the telephones. I hate those guys. I hate the hammer guys too. Just started spamming the Dungeness Claw everywhere to make sure they didn't do any of their attacks, which seems to be like the best way to go about playing this game. But yeah, that was another Crab's Treasure. Goodbye.